Go team, are we ready to go again?
Yes.
Yes. All right, we're going to tumble. We're going to start with number 1. So this is going to be the beginner class, most of your tricks. We will also do a number 2. That'll be harder tricks. The Thursday and Saturday morning class, some of these will be more difficult. I'm going to give you the video anyway because I don't know where everybody falls since I don't teach those 2 classes. But I'm going to show you how to do it correctly, and I'm going to show you how to spot it correctly. So just make sure that your kiddos are being safe while they're trying all of this stuff, because I'm giving you a lot of different options to practice. Keep us busy. Sweaty head over here. All right, let's go. We're going to line up. So we're going to start with our forward roll. Always start with your arms up, and then you tuck into a ball. Make sure your chin is tucked in and you're looking at your belly button as you roll. Bend your knees, give it a roll, stand up. Make sure you do not use your hands to stand up and you do not cross your feet. Feet are side by side. Do one more just this way. Either way, just go back. This way. So there's your roll. Forward roll and stand up. Easy enough, right?
Yep.
Next thing is going to be a pike roll. So instead of bending your legs in a squat, you're just going to bend straight over and touch your toes. Put your hands on the floor and roll over. But again, head is tucked in, looking at your belly button. Okay? Pike roll. Take it down. Boom. There you go. And if your toes can be pointed, it's even better and more pretty, right?
Yep.
Yep. Yipperoo. Yipperoos. And point those toes.
It's so hard.
That one's harder, right? All right, straddle roll it. This one you need a little bit more space to do more than one in a row.
Yes.
I'm only going to have Kensley do one roll and then just do her straddle to stand up. Okay, so you don't have to do the second roll, but still use the pushing straddle to get up. Okay, all right, so start with your feet open. Arms are up. Bend over. Now, ooh, that breeze feels nice. Roll over and then push. Now, that was not quite it.
Yeah.
So we want to put our hands in the middle, not on the outside. This one's a little tough too. Let's try it again.
Come from this side.
From that side, sounds good. So hands down, roll over, hands in the middle, push. Oh, you're so close. Push, push. Work your hands forward, and all the way up. There you go. That one is tough. You can do it though. And I think as you get older, it's a little more difficult. I think maybe where your center of gravity ends up being, it gets harder. Little kids can do it so easily. Right? All right. Next thing we're going to do is a handstand. Just a plain old handstand. So point your toe, lift your arms up, put your hands down right in front of you, and you want to stack your body. So it's going to be your wrists, then your shoulders, then your hips, then your feet. All in a super straight line, okay? And your head is going to look up. In gymnastics, you don't do your head up. You do it under. But for acrobatics, for balance purposes, you look up so you can see where you're at, okay? So we're going to take it all the way up. And we're just going to hold it. Now, when you guys are holding their legs, just hold onto their ankles and help make them adjust everything right there. Okay? And then if you feel like it, point your toes, squeeze your booty really tight, and then you'll let them go, and they'll probably just fall down. Okay? All right, the other thing you can do in your handstand, I'm going to hold her legs, do it again, and you're going to try to take some steps. We're going to hold it right here, and you can take steps. So have a walk around, right? Now, her feet got all kinds of crazy. So our goal is to make sure that our toes are pointed and squeezing together, and you're just lifting one hand in front of the other right there. And you're trying to work on balance and muscles in those arms to be able to hold for a long period of time. That's a good one to work on, right? Sound good? All right, next thing we're going to do is a cartwheel. So we're going to take one foot, put your arms up, and you're going to go sideways. Hand, hand, foot, foot. Arms are up, and then the other way. Hand, hand, foot, foot. I recommend always doing both sides, even though one side is going to be good and one side is not going to be as good. If you need to help them, you're going to take your hands this way so they're on their hips. So as they do their cartwheel, go. You're going to feel it, and you'll help guide their legs over so they can know where they're going, okay? So you're just going to unwind them that way or the other way, whichever way they like to go better. But always practice both because it does make a difference later, right? How about a one-handed cartwheel?
Ooh.
All right, so when you do a one-handed cartwheel, you're going to put one hand, the foot that is out, that same arm is up, the other hand is going to be on your hip. So you want to make sure that it's on your hip. Eventually it will go out to the side, but for right now, put it here. And the faster you do your cartwheel, the easier that's going to be. Fast. Boom. Try again.
I might have to edit that.
I don't know if I can. And one hand. Come on, Kensley. What happens if her one-handed cartwheel? Let's try one more time. Ready? Nice and fast. Go. Woo! You get the idea. It's tough for all of us, I guess, apparently today. I don't know. Handstand, snap down, jump up. So what we're going to do is we're going to do our handstand. You're going to bring both feet down like a round off and then jump up in the air. Cool? So big handstand. Snap it down. That's the wrong way. Let's try again. Handstand. Then we're going to snap down this way and jump up in the air as high as you can. Let's try it again. Handstand. Snap it down and jump it up. Okay? That one's easy enough, right? Handstand forward roll. You want to hold, if they need your help, you're going to hold their feet the same way that we were before. Once they feel stable, they're going to tuck their head in and bend their arms. Make sure that they definitely tuck their chin in to look at their belly button so that they're in a ball shape and not just flopping flat on their head, okay? So we're going to take it to the handstand. Right there, we're going to hold it, and then she's going to tuck in and bend her arms so that she's rolling right there. Then when she's ready to do it herself, go ahead and do it yourself this one. Right, and then handstand forward roll there. She's going to just do her handstand and tuck it and roll. And same thing when she gets up, she's going to try to stand up on 2 feet. Boom, straight up instead of getting up on 1 foot. This is why we call it training, because it takes so many times of practicing a trick before you finally get it flawless. So even though you may have done it 150 times, you still are not flawless. So we have to keep practicing it over and over because it's like a puzzle and there's so many different pieces and you put them all together. And when they finally all come together, it makes a beautiful picture, right? Easy enough to understand it that way? All right, round off is like your handstand snap down, but it's a cartwheel. So you're gonna do a cartwheel snap down jump up. So same thing with your side cartwheel, let's do it. You wanna have some power with this. You don't wanna just do a slow, all right? So you wanna take it fast, go.
Hands and feet.
A round off.
Yeah.
Yep. Cartwheel, 2 feet. 2 feet at the same time, land on the foot. 2 feet, boom. 2 feet, there we go, let's try it again. School has been out now for what, 2 weeks? I think that maybe, plus the week of spring break. Go. And 2 feet. And big jump up. The big jump up is important because later as we get older and we get stronger, not even older, but just stronger, and we want to add things to our round off, we want to be able to jump right out of it into that next thing. Cool? Next thing we're going to do is bridge walk. Okay, so you can help them go into their back bend from standing position. They can do their back bend standing position if they can do that already, or they can just push up into a bridge, but they're just going to take it down there. Then they're going to walk all the way. Now sometimes they walk backwards, stand on one side and make them walk towards you. That makes it a little bit easier, and then they can come down and roll it out, or they can stand it up. However you want to do it. Is there anything else we were going to do in this one? I don't know. I feel like that was it for this one. All right, that's video number 1, and then we will do number 2. And we will still attach it for you to practice other stuff.
Bye.